Welcome back to another episode of Sunday School with your boy Buck Bandit P, where we break down investing for average everyday people so we could go out here and get this money. But none of that matter if you ain't got the right mindset. So no excuses, no shortcuts, just progress. You already know. Before we get into the video, man, click the link down below if you want to get yourself a free stock from Robinhood. You get a free stock, I get a free stock, so we can get out here and get this money. If you want to get your high yield savings account, you get a free $100 when you open one with Allah. So click the link down below to get that. It's a bunch of other stuff. Build your credit, get some credit, whatever, get business funding. It's all down below, man. Just make sure you tap in. And if you liking the stuff, you liking the info, you liking the page, make sure you give me a thumbs up, man. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Follow your boy on IG. It's a lot of stuff going on over there. So let's get right into it, man. We gonna get right into what is a portfolio, how to build a portfolio that actually makes sense. So we ain't talking over nobody's heads over here, man. We breaking it down for everyday regular people like you and me, so we ain't gotta figure shit out and decode the matrix and all that. So what is a portfolio? Everybody, portfolio, that's my portfolio. My portfolio's up, my portfolio is down. What about your portfolio? Listen, you can get a portfolio too. All you gotta do is open up an account. Portfolio ain't nothing but a bunch of investments that's meant to work together. Bada. Like, we gotta stop getting so intimidated by the stock market because we don't understand the terms. It's the same thing if you go into a neighborhood and you don't understand the lingo. Nobody is going to talk to you because you don't understand the language. We breaking it all the way down to bacon bits here for y'all. So it's no excuses. Portfolio ain't nothing, no fancy stuff that you need $100 million gazillion dollars for. Portfolio is nothing but a bunch of investments that's meant to work together. Boom. So now that we got that out the way, portfolio is nothing but a bunch of investments. So, what isn't a portfolio? Let's get over that, because some people think they got portfolios, but you don't got a portfolio. You're doing some other stuff. We not doing that here. We not doing that. We really trying to build real wealth, lasting wealth. So a portfolio is not one tech stock. That's not a portfolio. Somebody told you about it. Yo, GME gonna go to the moon. Oh, all my money in GME. That is not a portfolio. That's some other stuff. That's gambling. That's FanDuel. That's DraftKings, nigga. We not doing that here. Yeah. Go to another page for that if you want the hot picks and all that. If you win some money, then come back here so you can really keep it. So yeah, one tech stock, not a portfolio. A random crypto. I got this XRP. Oh, it's run. I got it. That's not a portfolio. That's just one gamble that you hope and hit so you can go shopping. That's not what we doing here. A portfolio is not something somebody told you about and you just went and did it. That's not a portfolio. A portfolio it has real growth attached. Like, a portfolio has something that can grow over time. That is a portfolio. A portfolio has stability. A portfolio is not you just put some money in there and you pray and hoping to go up. No, that's not a portfolio has stability. You can see how your money is moving and what it is doing. A portfolio has income potential. You can potentially make income from a portfolio if you hold it long enough. And lastly, a portfolio has risk balance. So that is what makes up a portfolio. A portfolio is nothing but a collection of investments that's meant to work together. And what that entails is growth exposure, stability, income potential, and risk balance. That's it. That's it. So we just broke all of that down real fast, 5 minutes. So don't be so scared about the terms that you hear or when the stock market and they start talking about dividends and CapEx and all that. Nigga, just pause the video and just go look the word up. It ain't that deep. It's really simple shit once you really start getting the hang of it. So let's break it down. This is how a lot of people build their portfolio. This is how I built my portfolio. This is how I learned to build my portfolio. You can build yours a different way, but with as far as the percentages and buckets, but it's like the bucket strategy is what the 3-bucket strategy. But you can build it a different way with different percentages, but you have to have a strategy for your portfolio. So, the 3-bucket strategy goes like this. Bucket number 1. You want to have your foundation. Your foundation is companies that you know don't have major swings. They're not going up crazy. They're not going down crazy. It's just stability, because that's part of having a portfolio. 60% to 80% of your money you want to have in those companies, and that's ETFs and index funds. Typically one that tracks the S&P 500 or that tracks the whole market. One that tracks the S&P 500, VOO. Do your research. If you like it, then I would suggest that. The one that tracks the whole stock market, VTI. Do your research. If you like it, go get that. This is not financial advice, but I'm just giving y'all options on how to fill these buckets up. So for your foundation, you want to have ETFs and index funds. That's 60 to 80% of your portfolio. Your bucket number 2 is going to be your growth bucket. These are companies that you looking at that might not be what they can be worth in the future. So these are companies that's fairly new, 10, 15 years old, because that's fairly new in the realm of the market. 5 years old or something like that. They had enough time to prove itself, so now you can kind of see where it's going. Like a Meta or something, like companies that been around for a while, but not comparative to the aristocrats in the market. So you want to have bucket number 2, want to be your growth stocks. Like I gave y'all just a couple examples of those. This is 15 to 30% max. You want to have 15%, 30% in your growth stocks. So your bucket number 1, foundation, 60 to 80%. Your bucket number 2, your growth stocks, 15 to 30%. Bucket number 3 is other. Now, this is where bet XRP going up. Cool, you good. Don't even worry, you good. Don't even worry. Options, no problem. But you only want to spend about 5 to 10% of your portfolio maximum on these type of investments. You don't want your portfolio going up and down too much. That's not stable. That's not what we on. You want to be able to sleep well at night. Like that's the thing. Like the stock market about peace. You want your money to be appreciating at night and you just sleep like a baby. So, and this is the part about the bucket number 3, your other. If all of that goes to zero, you don't lose sleep about it. That's why it's the other, 5 to 10% max. If that go to zero, you cool, because you still got 95 to 90% of your portfolio left. You see what I'm saying? So that's the 3-bucket method. Bucket number 1, your foundation. Bucket number 2 is for your growth stocks, your individual stocks. And bucket number 3 is for your crypto, your trends, your memes, your GameStops, and all that type stuff. If it go to zero, whatever. If it, appreciate, it's even better. But we not banking on that. All right, so let's get into diversification. Why diversification isn't playing it safe. Most people say, oh no, you gotta have strong conviction, man. You just gotta go all in. You don't really believe that in that company if you ain't going all in. They want you to be broke. You deserve to be rich. Fuck what they talking about. One of the main rules, shout out to the GOAT, the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett. He said the number 1 rule in investing, hear me closely, the number 1 rule in investing, do not lose money. And rule number 2 in investing, repeat rule number 1. Like those rules right there, don't lose money. So we not going gun-ho, we GameStop, YOLO. We not doing that here. We are not doing that. We are building stability. So diversification is not playing it safe. Diversification is a strategy, and that's what it's about. So you got to think, markets rotate, wars happen, Donald Trump gets in office. Nigga, shit happens. Nigga, we can't predict this, bro. Like, you can't predict what the Orange Bull was going to do once he got in there. I mean, He doing so much that the Supreme Court just came out and had it. Yo, dog, sit down. You can't just tariff the world because you're mad. Sit there. Like, we can't predict this. So we got to understand, we got to diversify. We got to have money in different places because we got to cover our ass. So we got to understand, last year, what happened? Tech stocks was booming, ran up. I showed y'all the gains. If y'all ain't see the gains, go back and look on my page. They on there. The tech stocks ran. Next year, this year, it might be energy or infrastructure is looking like. Like, we don't know year to year when the next administration, what they gonna run on. You know what I mean? Joe Biden and them ran on energy, green energy and all that. People made a lot of money off energy stocks. Now it's moving to the AI. So we can't predict what's going on. We just got to see what's happening and then get in line. Like, that's all. So diversification is not playing it safe. It's a strategy. Markets rotate, tech win 1 year, rates go up, inflation jump up. It's too much for you to just be, all right, put it like this. If you bet putting all your money on one thing, that's like you driving, right? And you just stuck in one lane. So when traffic hit, you jammed up. You can't do nothing. So diversification is like you got a bunch of cars and you got a car in each lane. So now when this lane stop up, you can still boop. You can still boop. You can still keep it moving because most people think you got to be right. Like, you don't build wealth by being right. Like, you don't build wealth by being right once. You build wealth by surviving long enough to be right repeatedly. I'm gonna say that again. You don't build wealth by being right once. You build wealth by surviving long enough to be right repeatedly. So let's get in the next part. Number 4, let's get into this next part. Long-term mindset is what you must have when it comes to investing, especially your portfolio. You want to have a long-term mindset. So the goal, like I always say, is not to beat the market. I want to beat inflation. I want to beat the market. That's not the goal, to beat the market every week. The goal is to be invested for 10 years. The goal is for you to consistently contribute to your portfolio. The goal is to reinvest your dividends. We not taking no dividends out. You got to have your drip on. We already went over what your drip is. Your drip ain't nothing but your dividend reinvesting program. So you want to have your drip on your portfolio. So when them dividends, they pay you in them dividends and all that, it just put right back in and buy us more money so it can print us more money. That's all we doing. And then the market does not reward intelligence. Stop thinking you got to be the smartest. Like, I'm a C+ student, my G. It ain't nothing. Oh, I want to be super smart. Yes, I picked the right stock. Whoa, whoop-de-doo. Look at me. I'm a genius. Yo, it's not about it. The market don't reward that. The market rewards patience and delayed gratification. Like, that's what the market rewards. Like, the more patient you are and the more you can delay your gratification, the more you're going to win. It's not about being smart and picking the right stock and being the internet guru. That ain't what it's about. So thank y'all for coming, man. I appreciate y'all for coming for this another episode of Sunday School, man. Remember, man, the market gonna reward your patience. It's not gonna reward your intelligence. You know what I mean? So you want to keep your emotions in check. We not on this roller coaster we're not on this investing journey to be on a roller coaster. Maybe go to Six Flags. You know what I mean? We ain't on that. So you don't need the perfect stock. You don't need the perfect pick. You don't need the perfect year. You just got to survive all the noise and survive all the mistakes and survive all the Trumps. You survive that, you going to be good. And you don't got to worry about how smart you are and how smart you look and all that. Time going to tell. Time going to tell. Everybody, the thing, I dropped a video early on my IG. That's why y'all need to be tapped in on there, man. The thing about it is, it's so easy to get rich nowadays, but it's so easy to act like you rich too. It's so easy to act like you rich. Flights is super cheap. You can go anywhere, go hotel for super cheap. It's so easy to act like you rich, but it's so easy to get rich too. And only time going to tell who really was acting like they was rich and who really rich. So with that, man, you already know a good portfolio protects you from yourself. And it's all about protection, cover our ass. You know what I mean? So thank you for being here. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you give a boy a thumbs up and all that. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Stay tapped in. And let's go out here and get this money.